For number 3, you're asked to critique someone's answer. Make sure, see, do you agree or not agree? And so for number 3, it says that Julia says that 1/8 is greater than 1/4. And her reasoning is that it's because 8 is greater than 4. Is she correct? Now, I want you to think about that. And please pause this video, give it some thought, maybe draw some fraction strips, and see if you think that she is correct or not. And when you've done a little work on it, come on back, and then we'll see how you compare to what I did. Okay. Hopefully you're able to give some thought to this and come up with the fact that I think Julia is incorrect. Just because 8 is larger than 4, and we can all agree that the number 8 is larger than the number 4, but we're dealing with fractions. And when we're dealing with fractions, that's a whole nother ball game. So the first thing we need to do is look at the numerator. Is the numerator the same for both fractions? It is. So we're comparing one piece against another one piece. So here we have 1 out of 8 pieces, and here's 1 out of 4 pieces. When that numerator is the same, now you can look at the denominator and say, all right, the smaller the denominator, the larger the piece. So if I'm going to have 1 out of 4 pieces, that's going to be larger than 1 out of 8 pieces. So we could say, that is not correct. We want to change that and say 1/8 is actually less. Is less than 1/4. And we can prove it by quickly drawing fraction bars. First one we'll do into eighths. So I'll make those into eighths. There's fourths. And now we have eighths. And we have one piece, right? And the bottom one we'll do in fourths. 1 piece, 1/4. Wow, and look how much bigger 1/4 is to 1/8. Let's move on to number 4 now. Right, for number 4, it says that Nico has 3 glasses of juice, and all of the glasses are the same size. Very important, right? All the same size, the whole glass. The first glass is 3/8 full of juice. The second glass is 3/4 full of juice. And the third glass is 3/6 full of juice. Which glass contains the most juice? Explain. Okay. I want you to do some thought on this. I want you to draw pictures, do whatever it takes, you think, to be able to come up with a reasonable answer for this. And pause the video now to do that. And when you're done, come on back and we'll see how I did it compared to you. Okay. Well, luckily, it does say that all the glasses are the same size. I'm going to go ahead and draw 3 glasses. 1, 2, and 3. That's close enough, right? All right. The first glass is 3/8. So just looking at that fraction, I have to decide, well, how do I want to divide that first glass up into? The denominator tells me 8ths. You always look at the denominator for how to break it up. So 8 equal parts. So I'm going to draw that in half. And there's my 4ths. And then I'll go my 8ths. I probably should have drew these a little bigger, huh? Holy macaroni. All right. And 3/8. So I'm going to do 3 of those pieces. So there's my 3/8. Okay. The second glass, 3/4. So my denominator says 4, so I want to divide that up into fourths. All right, so do that in half, and then I'll do these in half also. And now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to color in 3/4. 3 of the pieces, okay. There's my 3 pieces. And the last one, 3/6. So I'm looking at my denominator, it says sixths. So I need to divide that up into sixths. So let's divide this in half. That gives me 2, and then I'll divide this into 3 equal sections, and then up here into 3 equal sections. I could have done a little better than that, but that's okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 3 of those. So here's the first one, the second one, and the third one. All right, 3/6. Now, what's nice about fraction strips is it gives you a visual. You can actually see which one contains the most juice. And I'm hoping you came up with 3/4. But even without the fraction strips, couldn't you also say that since the numerators are all the same, so we're comparing 3 parts out of 3 parts against 3 parts, we can look at the denominator, and the denominator that is the smallest means that you're going to have the biggest pieces. So you can have 3 of the 4 pieces, 3 of the 6 pieces, or 3 of the 8 pieces. And if you want the most juice, then you're going to want 3/4. Okay, so how you could say this is since the numerators is the same, the denominator, I'm going to just denominator with the smallest number gives the biggest piece. That'll work for now, right? All right. I'm going to have you guys now work on independent practice. Work on numbers 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on your own. And use these skills that you've just learned to answer those questions. And then when you're done with that, come on back and watch the next video on problem solving, and we will work that together in the problem solving on page 247. Thanks, guys.